guys, and welcome to a Staying Still 6.4 mod preview. Now obviously there are two campaigns to choose from. We're going to showcase the early campaign first, and then we'll show the late campaign last, just to finish it off. Now, obviously you go single player, this is the early era campaign, and you have many factions to choose from in this. There is more in the late era campaign as well, which sort of separates the two, gives some more differences, I guess. The Kingdom of Hungary, the Kingdom of Aragon, the Crusader States, the Khwarezmian Empire, the Kingdom of Norway, Lithuania, the Grand Duchy of Kiev, the Republic of Venice, the Kingdom of Sicily, the Republic of Genoa, the Kingdom of Denmark, the Fatimid Caliphate, the Kingdom of Scotland, the Cuban Khanate, Seljuk Sultanate, Kingdom of France, the Holy Roman Empire, the Kingdom of England, the Kingdom of Portugal, the Kingdom of Poland, the Byzantine Empire, the Moorish Caliphate, and the Republic of Novgorod, and to finish it off, the Kingdom of Leon. Now obviously, there's only the more normal difficulties again. It has a lot bigger map than the original Medieval 2. There is more settlements in the British Isles, more expanse into the east as well. And over now we'll go into the campaign map and I will show you what this mod has to offer. I promise you, will not feel regretful about this. You will like it. They haven't expanded north of the map. I think they have a bit, but not a great deal. And obviously the west doesn't need to be expanded. There's no Americas in this, so just note you can't go to the other side of the world and go to the Americas. There's no Americas in this. That will take up too many faction slots, and they have used pretty much most of them. Anyway, let's begin. Alright, welcome to the campaign map. So it tells you from the team, sort of tells you who took place in the team, who tested it, and all that. And the campaign difficulty and all that as well. I would recommend very hard for this. So you got Ireland has 2 settlements, Dublin, Galway. You have Scotland with 3 settlements. You have the English, who have a lot of different new buildings. I'll show you now. They have a logging camp, a stonemason's hut, which sort of decreases your building costs and all that. I believe there is a gallows somewhere. Yeah, there you are. Public gallows, which is sort of helps out with law. And what else was there? I think that's it actually. Yeah, that's it. It's new units as well. I should probably show you that. We got Miles, Navy Archers, Peasant Infantry. Peasants obviously absolutely crap. Always is. The family trees have all been done as accurate as can be. Obviously the original Medieval 2 is 20 years before this. So you have King Henry, you got Duke Robert, or Robert the Heir, and Stephen de Blois, I believe. So yeah, you got the English. Wales is obviously rebel. And you got Khan. You have the France. Europe is massive. I love the size of it. France is just really spaced out. Really nice. Very nice indeed. They have a really good princess for the French, so that'd be a good faction for anyone else to play. Got Clermont, Toulouse, all that. Spain's very nice. Spain's very spread out and just really nice. Lots of unique factions to choose from. Moors as well is quite big. Even has a few settlements down in somewhere in Africa, and actually I think that's it. Yeah, so actually Marrakesh is part of it, so there's no like Timbuktu or anything like that. Obviously got Algeria over here, looking lovely. Libya, and you got Africa's massive. There's no real rebel settlements down in the southern bit, so you don't have to go miles. You have to spend 20 turns going down there. So Germany, obviously big as well. Yeah, Prague, Salzburg, Innsbruck. Italy, Milan's used to be a faction, but they changed it into Genoa instead, which is quite nice. Quite like the idea of Genoa being around instead of Milan. I mean, Genoa had more of a military presence than Milan did anyway, or not military presence, but more of a presence in general. We've got Venice here, we're built on an island, of course. I like the way Innsbruck is like placed almost like a mountain fort. You have to get up there to invade Germany, which is what I quite like. You've got Rome, under the control of the Papal States. You can actually play as the Papal States through the consoles if you want to. You've got Sardinia and all that. You've got Syracuse and all that area. Sicily. Up here you got Denmark, which has been expanded and it's very nice. You got Sweden as well. Norway, of course, looking brilliant as ever. You got the Baltics over here and a bit of northern Russia. You got Lithuania as well. It's very nice. You got Poland. It's very spaced out as always. Hungary, looking very nice for Greece and all that. You got Greece. Looks very nice. Don't know. The map itself is amazing. They've really done well with spacing it out, and it just looks great. Of course, you have Constantinople and all its awesomeness. What would have been nice if they did some custom settlements, but I don't think this mod. I think this mod. They did do some historical battles. I think that's it really. I don't think they're going to really continue the development of this mod much anymore, unless a 6.5 or 7.0 ever comes out. But I'm not holding hope for it. I think this is the best it's going to be in general, really. Up here we got Novgorod, Russia, which looks a lot better than the vanilla game. More expanse on Finland. And yeah, they have expanded north a bit, not that much. A bit like how we're going to do with Lucium Total War. Russia itself will always be massive and the pain in the arse to invade. The Cumans over here. And yeah, Russia itself, even for a place that's going to get like hardly anything around, and no one's really going to go up there, they have done well expanding it as well. Now I'm hoping Lucium Total War will look something like that, I imagine, as well. They got Crimea. Well, that's not Crimea. Oh, sorry. You got Kievan Rus down here. There's Crimea. It's owned by the Byzantines at this time period. Then you got Kiev, looking very nice. You got the Anatolia with Turkey, Ankara. It's very nice places. Then you got the Caucasus with Georgia, modern day Georgia, currently owned by the Turks in this time period. The Turks are quite around Iraq and western Iran. If that's really West Iran, I think Iran is like here, modern day Iran. Anyway, or present day, I should say. You got the Crusader States, who look like quite a difficult faction because they're surrounded by Egyptians and the Turks and rebels as well, so they'll be quite fun to play as. You got Egypt down here. You got Memphis around here somewhere. You got Siwas like over there. I'll be playing a bit of Assassin's Creed Origins, so I sort of know where everything is at the moment. Alexandria. So I thought Alexandria is more over there actually, but oh well. You got all of Arabia, which looks awesome. I love how they've made Arabia. Got Mecca as well. Yeah, they've really expanded the east part here, and I love it. All the way into like you get the Khwarizm Empire as well up here, which eventually expanded into Iran. They look very nice, and eventually the place where the Mongols were invaded as well. But yeah, Persia looks good. Again, an excellent job for this. They've really outdone it for this. It's great. I love it. And we'll definitely do a series on it at some point in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I love it. It's an amazing mod. Astrakhan down there. Yeah, it's just amazing. If Lucium Total War looks something like this, then that'd be awesome. Those who wonder why I'm talking about Lucium so much, I'm a developer with the mod, so that's why. Anyway, that's pretty much it. This mod. It is well, not for this mod, but for the early campaign. We'll go show you the late campaign as well, and cover the areas we've not covered here, because I've pretty much shown you the entire map. But yeah. Anyway, I think if I do this series for the early campaign, it will likely be either as Portugal or Aragon, maybe, or perhaps in the Crusader States, because I quite like their starting position. It's a bit of a mess. Like they got Egypt south of them that could attack at any moment. Got the Turks up here. Got the Byzantines who could suddenly invade you, or the Khwarizm Empire to the east, and eventually the Mongols. And yeah, so I think if we're going to do a series, it definitely the Crusader States. I think, perhaps even we'll do them in the late campaign if they're harder. But anyway, let's see. Anyway, we go to the late campaign. All right, guys, and welcome to the late era campaign. Now the new factions are, or the new starting positions, I should really say. Khwarizm Empire sort of moved into a bit of Iran. You got the Teutonic Order now up in the Baltics. What's it? Lithuania and all that area, modern day Lithuania. Spain's a bit different. Crown of Castile. Aragon's a bit different. Scotland's just the exact same. England now controls a bit of Ireland as well. No longer control Khan either. The Fatimid Caliphate has got very overpowered, well, not overpowered, but very strong. The Crusader states have been in a bit of a better position actually this time around. And we got the Moorish, who have now more, I think, more of Spain and more of Tunisia and all that area. Obviously, we have the Golden Horde, who start quite powerful, and you'll see that when we go into the game. The Seljuks are a lot powerful as well. Hachery, massive. France, massive. So a lot of the main factions that were in the early era are a bit bigger now. Portugal's about the same. Poland's got a bit bigger as well. The Byzantine Empire probably considered one of the most hardest factions in Sane still, especially for the late campaign as well. I will be doing a series for the Byzantine Empire. However, they're going to be a lot harder in another mod that I'm working on that you'll see at some point. Maybe from 3-4 months from now it should be ready. And obviously I'll be doing videos on that. Novgorod's a lot bigger. Kiev and Rus sort of hasn't changed much. Norway's still the same. And that's basically it really for new factions. Most of them are the same, really. Denmark's got a bit of that. Same position as they do in the Teutonic DLC. And yeah, Hungary's a bit bigger, more of the I forgot the name of it. More of those the area down there, Bulgaria and that bit as well. Anyway, let's show you the map. Alright guys, I thought we'd show off the Mongols. Time to Take Vengeance got a little like thing event as well. Telling you about the Mongols business. Then you start off with one settlement for the Mongols, but they have full stacks everywhere. So playing as the Mongols in this mod will be quite a lot of fun. or the Khwarizm Empire will be quite a difficult faction. We go toggle folk to show you what we're looking at. The Mongols start off in a very good position. One could say very overpowered position. They got trebuchets. They got look at the experience as well. They're just fucking badasses. Look at that. I love those units. And they got good infantry as well. They're very nice. They've got some assassins. The Cumans start off in a different position than last time. Genoa now controls Crimea. The Byzantines, as you can see, are in a terrible position. A very difficult position indeed. You can see the rebels, they're meant to be the Latin Empire, have got Constantinople with a full stack. So you're in a terrible position as the Byzantines. You can't really take back your old settlements because they're heavily garrisoned with huge armies. Even look at the fucking southern Greece. It's like, you're... So yeah, the Byzantines in this mod are very difficult to play as. And they will be in the 100 Years' War when that comes out. I will make it so. Because I'm doing a lot of the unit placement and all that. And the Teutonic Order is in a bit of a difficult position too. They've got a lot of big rebel armies nearby that could possibly attack. They do some nice armies. They've got some nice little unit models as well. It's just a great mod, this one. Late era campaign is probably my favourite ones, I'd imagine. Norway as well, we've got a bit more land. England, of course, has Ireland or Dublin. Southern France is sort of not French. The Moors are very powerful in this. Venice controls Heraklion. Crusader states look in a bit of a better position than the early era campaign. A bit easier, I think. And obviously Egypt as well. A lot of this is still rebel, always probably will be. But yeah, that's pretty much it really. Apart from the changes in the east and with other factors like the Cuman Khanate that I didn't mention earlier. And the just severe dodginess of the Byzantines. I may even play the Byzantines, depending on how powerful I make them in how bad I make them in 100 Years' War. When I say bad, I mean how difficult they'd be. But anyway, that's pretty much it really for this. There's not too much I can really show you apart from apart from battles, but not much point showing you the battles. I'm not too bothered. And doing them. Khwarizm does have a good army actually there. So the Khwarizm Empire will probably can fight against the Mongols because the AI is just stupid. so they have that advantage. But the Mongols start off a lot of assassins. And in a hot seat, the Mongols would just fucking kill everyone. The Khwarizm Empire just would die immediately. But you need a good player to defeat the Mongols as the Khwarizm Empire. Especially a player like the Cumans or the Turks. Like, you need to be decent to fight them. Some players just you wouldn't even get. You may not even get a player to even play as the Cumans or Quasium Empire, because even know that they'd know that they'd be fucked. But anyway, that's pretty much it, really. I thank you for watching this mod preview. Please let me know in the comment section below what mods you'd like to cover next. I will be covering quite a few Attila mods later on. I will be trying to show you as much as I can for the Attila. With Attila Total War Rome 2 and newer Total Wars, you can't really show the entire map, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But we'll do as best we can with them anyway. Anyway, I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next preview. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you have been. I do apologise. I hope I made you decide to try this mod out for yourself. I would definitely recommend it. It's very much fun indeed. And there's no shortage of factions to try and all sorts. Anyway, till the next one.